Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Diane arrives in Victor's office and she says it was clear he didn't want to take her up on her offer in front of Nikki. It's obvious he's kept her in the dark about Glissade. Victor didn't call her there to talk about his wife. Diane says, "That's right, you called me here to talk about revenge." He's interested to hear what her twisted mind has come up with. He reminds her they were married and he knows how she operates. Diane complains that her family turned their back on her. She doesn't deserve to be treated this way, so whatever happens next is justified. She wants Victor to fire Kyle and allow her to take over Glissade as CEO. She can't think of anything more painful for Jack, except him finding out she orchestrated the plan. Victor tells her if he agrees to this, there's no turning back. Diane's ready to take this to the very end. At the club bar, Jack tells Kyle he hasn't spoken to his mother, and he's going to Paris tonight to bring Ashley home. They agree it's great news, but Jack worries what he's walking his sister into. It's going to be different at the house, and it could impede her progress. Jack misses her and likes having her nearby. Kyle offers to help with the transition. He's been rethinking his decision to move out. Without Diane around, things might be more tolerable. Jack tells his son how much this means to him. Kyle smirks that Ashley might be glad his mother got the boot. She saw through her act. Jack says he should have listened to her, and Nikki and Phyllis too. Kyle thinks they should be ready for some gloating. At his apartment, Nate answers a knock on the door. It's Amy Lewis, who thanks him for seeing her again. "It's been a long time since I've been in Genoa City. It's nice to be back." Nate tells her he didn't expect to hear from her again so soon. He asks why she came back after all these years. Amy says they have unfinished business. There's something she didn't tell them when he came to see her. She wanted to see what kind of man he was before she decided whether or not to open up to him. "I wasn't sure if I was ready." Nate says she's there, so she must have decided to share. Amy tells him that when she lived there before, she and his father were more than co-workers and friends. "We were pretty seriously involved." Nate asks why she's telling him this now. Amy says there's something he needs to know, something your father never knew. Phyllis spots Chance on the patio at Crimson Lights and says she needs to talk to him. She protests that he arrested the wrong person. Chance won't let her go off on him and says he can't discuss this with her. Phyllis sits down and informs him that as the mother of the woman he's dating, he can give her a couple of minutes. She wonders what Summer's going to think when she finds out he arrested her brother. Phyllis tells Chance all he has to do is find Heather's real killer. Chance says that's easier said than done and informs her there is zero evidence against Sharon. It's in the DA's hands. Pointing the finger at someone she has a history with isn't going to change anyone's minds. Phyllis decides she'll just have to find the evidence herself. At Society, Daniel's thankful Christine got him out on bail. Christine knows he didn't do this. Daniel complains everyone is looking at him. It reminds him of him and Lily going on the run after Cassie's accident. Christine thinks it shows he has nothing to hide. She asks if he knows who the real killer could be. Daniel says his mother has a theory, but it's out there even for her. Christine will entertain anything right now, even something from Phyllis' twisted mind. Daniel says his mom thinks Sharon's responsible. Christine finds this a hell of a stretch. Daniel knows that Sharon's been dealing with a lot of old feelings about Cassie's death. He admits that he went and accused her. Christine cringes and warns him not to engage with her again. She reflects on Phyllis' past with Sharon. Maybe she was looking for a scapegoat to protect him. Daniel concedes this could be true. Chris says it may actually work to their advantage. At her house, Sharon reads that Daniel's been arrested. Her jaw drops. Hallucination Nick appears and says, "You can't be surprised. You knew this was coming. You made it happen." Sharon says that doesn't make it any easier. What she set in motion is now a reality. Daniel has been arrested. Sharon keeps imagining what Daniel is going through, being accused of murdering the woman he loves. Lucy has seen her father arrested. She's lost them both. It's too painful to bear. Nick tells her she can't go on like this. You need to be honest about what happened that night. Come clean. Think about how much better you'll feel. Sharon agrees. The guilt is too much.